Welcome to another KFR review. I guess that's redundant. KFR review. KF review. Keystone film review.
Hello there.
Stop.
Okay. We just came from the movie Split.
Split.
Directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
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 If you haven't seen a trailer, don't know what this is about a group of girls who get kidnapped by a guy who happens to have I don't forget what the medical name, but essentially multiple personality disorder. I know the name they had in the movie is different, but I can't remember it. But he has multiple personalities, and they're keeping these three girls hostage. And yeah, that's essentially all you need to know about the plot. Oh, where do I begin?
I'm not exactly sure.
Before I get started, I feel like I need to say this. M. Night Shyamalan, with The Sixth Sense and Unbreakable, is the reason that I wanted to become a filmmaker. He was really the first director that I knew was from the Philadelphia area, which is where we're from, coincidentally.
It just happens to
be. When I was younger and watched his movies, it was the first time I realized that you don't need to be from LA and Hollywood to become a filmmaker.
Yeah.
And it kind of inspired me. So, that being said, I will admit I have a very soft spot for M. Night Shyamalan movies. I admit a lot of them aren't good, but I enjoy them at least a little bit. That being said, again, I really enjoyed this one. It's not obviously as good as Unbreakable or The Sixth Sense.
No, but it's definitely better than good. Most of his
it's better than
stuff.
The middle.
Yeah, he's coming back. He's coming back strong, not like super strong.
Yeah, it's not like he's not going to be being nominated for Oscars probably ever again, because The Sixth Sense was a fluke for him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I love you. I love these movies, but The Sixth Sense was 1 in a million movie. This is by far his darkest movie.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of real.
It's pretty real.
Like there's a lot of real aspects to it that are just hard to watch in a way and kind of make you uncomfortable.
Yeah, this movie is very real, in the sense that there's certain backstory that's like very real. It hits a lot of people home. Split personality thing. I don't really know that many people with.
And I also don't know if it's that
disorder.
Serious. Obviously, it's a movie, so they probably exaggerated it.
There's been cases where it's been like a lot, literally like that many split personalities.
Well, no, I don't mean that part's exaggerated. I mean the extent of the control they have and the body chemistry aspect.
I don't know that much.
We're not doctors.
What?
James McAvoy was phenomenal in this. He essentially played like 10 different characters.
He's so good at like switching off,
transitioning. Yeah, like it seems very natural when he switches from character to character.
Yeah, it's really actually just kind of scary.
Yeah, the thing I love about M. Night Shyamalan movies, other than him, I love knowing where they are in places. Like obviously when it's someone's personal home or whatever, you don't know. But when they're out in public, it starts off at the King of Prussia Mall. I worked at the King of Prussia movie theater for 2-3 years.
I go to the mall sometimes.
I've been to that Cheesecake Factory, so it's just really cool, like knowing where they are and how it all plays out in the scenery. Granted, that's something that people don't really think about except for me, but I'm insane.
Yeah, no, it's definitely really cool seeing the Philly area just being in movies.
You people in LA and New York have been spoiled with all those movies being made there.
Look at us here in Philly.
This movie's not without its flaws. I'm not gonna lie. The pacing is weird at times. There are parts where it's kind of cringy, but he, I feel, has great ideas that are often, whether it be him losing what he was trying to say or what the studio interaction have been lost. Because a lot of his ideas are really pretty interesting.
Yeah, a lot of just period M. Night Shyamalan movies, he does have a lot of great ideas.
Yeah.
Just literally any one of his movies, it's just a great idea. Sometimes, like this movie, it's like you said, it's pacing. It was really weird at times. Like some were like really good, and then they kind of just slowed down and got really boring, and then it picked back up, and it was great. And also, on a Tale of Joy,
Anya, I think it's Anya.
And also, I'm mad she's not like the first.
I also heard Anya.
Anya.
Hey, Anya or Anya, call us and tell us, because I watched a behind-the-scenes witch thing, and someone said Anya, and you never said your name in that thing, so I don't know what the actual pronunciation is. I'm going to say Anya.
We're going to assume Anya Taylor-Joy. Anya, you were great in this movie. Freaking great. Your reactions to anything that James McAvoy could have done.
Like she's going to watch this.
Yeah, girl. You worked that victim style, girl. Sassy. There's like one little flaw that I had with this movie, and it was but it's totally understandable why they did it. It's the fact that they didn't show like all like 23 personalities.
Yeah.
But it's like totally understandable why they didn't. They explain it in the movie. But if you're gonna advertise a movie that says, "Oh, there's gonna be 23 personalities,"
there was still a lot, which made
there was definitely like 5 or 6, which is plenty, and McAvoy performed that so well. But like, there's what 18, 17 more that I wanted to see. Especially from McAvoy.
Like at the very least, you could have done it like a montage or something.
He touched Fassbender.
By far, M. Night Shyamalan's darkest movie, but quality-wise, right down the middle of the pack, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see what he's going to keep doing in the future. He's doing pretty well so far, and
since the visit,
since the visit, since he started back up, and I'm hoping he keeps going strong.
So we're gonna rate it now. If you're not aware of our rating system, right there.
It's gonna be a see it, rent it, stream it, skip it.
Yeah. I'm going to say, if we're talking, I mean, because I don't have to pay, this is actually kind of difficult for me to see. If you don't have to pay, see it in theaters. Otherwise, I'm going to say rent it. It's worth a couple dollars. I wouldn't go so far as to say it's worth a ticket price. However, if you got a lot of money to spend, go see it, but rent it.
For me, it's if you're kind of into thriller / like horror, and or you're just a Philly fan and love some M. Night Shyamalan, it's gonna be see it. But if you're just a regular moviegoer who is not a huge fan of M. Night Shyamalan and or horror / thriller movies, it's gonna be a rent it. It's kind of slash in the middle there. One way or another, you're gonna have to see it because it's good enough to see.
It is good enough. It's definitely worth time.
Yeah. Just maybe not to the movies, depending on who you are.
Depending on who you are and how much money you have. Because honestly, if you are a rich person and $12 isn't that much to you, go see $12 movie ticket.
Thanks for watching. Down here is going to be last Thursday's video, which, what the heck was this?
That was
Netflix and Chill
for ARC.
Right
ARQ.
Here. What's over there, Mike? What's
right
over
here, that's going to be last week's review, which was for Live by Night.
Oh,
and
man.
then right here,
Whoa.
That's a subscribe button. What's below all that?
Down below is a like and dislike, double like button, dislike button. And down below that is comment section. If you guys saw Split, tell us what you exactly thought about it.
And don't forget to share this video with your friends, if you feel so inclined.
M. Night, please.
M. Night, give me a job, M. Night!